Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. In the world of Major League Baseball, rumors can spread like wildfire, igniting fan bases and sparking endless debates in sports bars and online forums alike. And now, an absolutely seismic piece of speculation is making the rounds. Could Mookie Betts really be on his way out of the Los Angeles Dodgers? Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just some idle gossip whispered in the dugouts. Several insiders are reportedly hinting that there could be trouble brewing behind the scenes at Chavez Ravine. Betts, who has been the face of the franchise since arriving in a blockbuster trade from the Boston Red Sox, might just be contemplating a future away from Los Angeles. No confirmations, of course, but where there's smoke, there might just be fire. Fans and analysts are scrambling to make sense of the clues, piecing together every cryptic quote and ambiguous social media post from the superstar. The very idea of Betts leaving the Dodgers seems almost unthinkable. After all, he signed that monstrous 12-year, $365 million contract that was supposed to tie him to LA until the twilight of his career. He's been an absolute cornerstone for the team, both offensively and defensively, helping to deliver a long-awaited World Series title in 2020 and leading by example ever since. But baseball, like life, is full of unexpected twists and turns. Some say that Betts might be growing restless, possibly seeking a new challenge or a different environment after years of carrying the weight of one of the league's most scrutinized franchises. Others speculate about potential friction with the front office, disagreements over the team's direction, or perhaps even personal reasons that haven't yet come to light. It's all just conjecture at this point, but it's enough to get the rumor mill churning at full speed. Adding fuel to the fire are Betts' recent comments in interviews that, while not overtly critical, could be interpreted as subtly expressing frustration. He's spoken about the pressures of playing in a market like Los Angeles and the mental toll that comes with being expected to perform at an elite level day in and day out. Moreover, some reporters have noted that Betts has been more guarded and less engaged with the media lately, a noticeable shift from his usual charismatic and open demeanor. Is this just a natural evolution in his personality, or could it be a sign that he's mentally distancing himself from the Dodgers? Fans are divided, with some dismissing the speculation as baseless chatter, while others are beginning to brace themselves for what would be an earth-shattering departure. Let's not forget the business side of things. The Dodgers are renowned for their deep pockets and aggressive front office strategy, but they're also facing some tough decisions. With several key players approaching free agency and the luxury tax looming large, there might be internal discussions about reallocating resources. Could it be that the Dodgers, as shocking as it sounds, are entertaining the idea of moving Betts in a mega deal to reset their payroll and stockpile prospects for the future? It seems implausible given Betts' stature and production, but stranger. Things have happened in baseball history. Remember when the Red Sox traded him in the first place? Very few saw that coming until it was already done. History has a funny way of repeating itself in this sport. Another angle to consider is the emergence of several young stars within the Dodgers organization. Players like James Outman and Miguel Vargas are showcasing their talents and pushing for more prominent roles on the roster. While none can replace Betts' unique combination of power, speed, and defensive prowess, their development does give the Dodgers some flexibility they might not have had a few years ago. Could the front office be thinking long-term, preparing for a future where Betts is no longer in the fold? It's a difficult, even painful scenario for Dodgers fans to envision. But in a league driven by analytics and long-term planning, no move is ever entirely off the table. From Betts' perspective, there might also be personal motivations at play. Some sources suggest that he might be interested in returning to the East Coast to be closer to family and friends. Others hint at potential interest from teams like the New York Yankees, or even a reunion with the Boston Red Sox, though that last scenario seems particularly far-fetched given the circumstances of his departure. Still, if there's one thing we've learned about professional athletes, It's that personal considerations often weigh just as heavily as professional ones when it comes to major career decisions. A move closer to home or to a market where he could further expand his brand and legacy might very well be on his mind. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Then there's the fan reaction to consider. Betts has become a beloved figure in Los Angeles, not just for his on-field excellence, but for his community involvement and leadership. He's the kind of player that young fans idolize and older fans respect. The thought of him suiting up for another team is almost too painful for many to contemplate. Social media is already ablaze with heated debates, with some fans vehemently denying that Betts would ever consider leaving, while others are adopting a more fatalistic view, preparing for what they see as the inevitable conclusion to this saga. The emotional investment that fans have in Betts makes this rumor all the more potent and nerve-wracking. Of course, all of this could ultimately amount to nothing more than a tempest in a teapot. Athletes often find themselves at the center of trade rumors or speculation about their future, only for everything to remain status quo. Betts has given no direct indication that he's unhappy in Los Angeles or that he wants out. In fact, he continues to perform at an MVP caliber level, proving game after game why he's one of the best in the sport. But the whispers persist, and in the world of sports media, whispers have a way of turning into full-blown narratives, especially when a superstar like Mookie Betts is involved. For now, all we can do is watch and wait. The Dodgers front office has remained characteristically silent on the matter, refusing to address any of the swirling speculation directly. Betts himself has kept things professional, neither confirming nor denying any of the rumors. This silence only serves to heighten the suspense, leaving fans, analysts, and even fellow players wondering what the future holds. Will Betts remain the centerpiece of the Dodgers lineup for years to come, or are we witnessing the early stages of a stunning breakup between one of baseball's most electrifying players and one of its most storied franchises? In the end, whether this rumor proves to be fact or fiction, it has undeniably reignited discussions about the nature of loyalty, business, and legacy in professional sports. Mookie Betts leaving the Dodgers would be one of the most shocking moves in recent MLB history, with far-reaching implications for the league's balance of power. For now, though, it remains just that, a rumor, a tantalizing possibility that continues to captivate and divide the baseball world. One thing's for certain, all eyes will be on Mookie Betts and the Dodgers in the coming months as this story unfolds in real time before our very eyes. Stay tuned. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.